Welcome back. Another Luanti mod review. Today we are looking at the Amethyst mod, which, as you can see here in front of you, adds geodes, I guess, made of amethyst. Pretty sure. So they are, obviously underground, generally where we find geodes. How far underground are we? Currently about -300. I don't know if they necessarily spawn higher than that. I see one up here. The spawning, I guess, is actually handled by geodes lib. But the actual, all of the nodes that we see here are handled by this mod. So yes, you will need geodelib. However, if you install it with the in-game content browser, it'll automatically install that for you. That's not the one I wanted to look at though. This is the one. So you'll just randomly bump into these whilst mining underground. I was, doing my thing here, mining. Of course, I was totally not no clipping and flying around trying to find this. And whoa, what do you know? There's a hole in the wall. Well, first it has, I want to say this is basalt. I can actually find out really quick. Yep, basalt around the outermost rim of it. And then you have a layer of calcite. Calcite, yes. And then we get to the actual amethyst, which, as you can see here, quite a bit of it. That's going to be quite a fall if I do that. So let's try this. Oh, that made things just so much better. Let's get through. Yeah, it's still going to be quite the fall. Clearly not going to have an easy way out, but that's fine. We don't really need to get out of this beautiful geode. So we're surrounded by amethyst here. Of course, mining it with a diamond pickaxe, no problemo. I don't know actually if we can do this with a stone pickaxe. I just happened to have a diamond one on me, as one does. Oh yeah, stone, no problem. Can stone break this? It sure can, although it takes a while. I would assume that means it can also break the basalt. I should have really just stayed where I was at, because there would have been basalt behind this and gotten to the basalt that way. Right here. Is it breaking it? Yes, I think so. Hard to tell. Oh yeah, totally. So stone pickaxe, no problem. It's a little slow, but it works. Now, things to note. There are these half-broken looking amethyst blocks. These are actually budding amethyst, which will sprout these little amethyst crystals, I guess. Put some extra light out. They do glow a little bit, which is why I didn't have the torches placed around it right away. But yeah, this will grow. And there's a couple up here. It'll just pick a random face. I don't know if it'll ever do multiple faces on the same block or not. But yeah, it'll grow a crystal off of it. And the crystal will grow to different sizes. Actually, we have one up here with 2 crystals on it. So yeah, it can grow off multiple sides. So theoretically, if we were to clear the space around this, we could potentially grow a crystal on each one of these sides. Now, it is worth noting, so we have the amethyst blocks, right? If we break this crystal, which I think I just used a pickaxe for. Oh, whoops, I accidentally broke the block too. Ooh, and it wasn't fully grown, so I didn't get the shard. So the, whatever this little sprouty guy is called, I think there's 3 levels to it. Let's see here. This is a cluster small. They kind of all look like they're small clusters, honestly. That one might be a little bit larger. Let's see. That's a medium cluster. And these both look like small clusters. So the clusters do grow. And I'm not sure if the medium one will, but the large one for sure will give you some crystal shards. And the shards can be crafted into a block once you have 9 of them, or you can take the blocks and craft them into shards. You can switch back and forth between the two. Now you will note, seeing as how I accidentally dug up the budding crystal here, that it just drops the full amethyst block. So you can't like make a farm and just, harvest all of the budding nodes and then harvest the crystals off of them. I don't know if that's really going to be an issue, seeing as how the geode is chock full of amethyst, and it's not exactly like these are overly difficult to come upon. I mean, in this small area, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6. That might be that's a 7th right there. That looks like an 8th. This might be a 9th, or this could be a dungeon. I think it's nope, it's a geode. So they're quite common. Now, of course, if you're not flying around with no clip, it'll be a little more difficult to find. But in the case of, normal strip mining, you'll probably bump into a few pretty easily. So, besides the geodes themselves spicing up the underground, otherwise boring and monotonous world, what else do they add? Well, I'm glad you asked. We have a variety of things that we can craft with the amethyst. So, as already mentioned, we can craft back and forth between the shards and the blocks. But the basalt, we can also make basalt blocks out of. Standard stone to block conversion there. And bricks, again, I think that's the standard conversion. The bricks are just the plain nodes for them to make 4 bricks. And then you can also do the brick walls. And same thing for the calcite. You can make all the same. You can do a nice checkerboard pattern floor, which is pretty nice. Pretty obvious pattern there. 2 special ones. We have a bronze amethyst lantern, which, I don't have. Let's just do that so I can actually grab some of these. There we go. It also adds permanent fire. I didn't know that. Okay, so we have the bronze lantern. I'll grab that. And the tinted glass, which the tinted glass is kind of fun. Oh, and then here we go. Let's just grab these just so we can see the difference between the 3 of them. I don't know why I put them into an inventory slot that I don't have access to in the hotbar. That was kind of silly. So there's the small one, there's the medium, and there's the large one. Looks like they all do light up. Guess we could find out how much by breaking some of these lamps. There we go. So I'm going to guess that the large one is brighter than the medium one, which is brighter than the small one. Oh, hey, what do you know? It's almost like the bigger the crystal, the more light it puts out. Back to what we were looking at. I don't know what the permanent fire is all about, but the tinted glass and the bronze amethyst lantern. So the lantern, as I'm sure you had already guessed, lights up. What a surprise! Can I break? Oh, that's a surprise. You can punch it on and off. Didn't know that. I was actually trying to see if I could break it by punching it because I turned creative on, but no. And then the tinted one. Now this one's a fun one. So it's a tinted glass, but it stops the light from going through. I didn't actually want to break the floor out, so let me pump that back real quick here. And then I'm going to have to break this crystal out and put some more of these down just so we can better demonstrate. I'm going to build a little wall, nothing too crazy or big, and put a cap on it, of course, because we need to block the light. And there is light from the top. So this what advantage does this have? What use case does this have? Honestly, I don't know. I just thought it was a neat aspect. I can't really say a neat concept. There we go. Now let me just fill this. Bada boom, bada bing. So now we have a dark area with light right there. That's so useful. I don't know how it's useful, but it's so useful. And then, of course, if we were to be on the outside... Oh, I missed a spot in the corner. I'm stuck. If we were to be on the outside, I'd have to break all of the... Oh, no, I don't. I can just turn them off. Oh, do they still light up a little bit when they're turned off? No, I don't think so. Nah, there we go. Okay, so now they're all turned off. And then let's go to the inside. So now we have a light inside this darkened room. And we see the light does not propagate through. So again, I don't know what practical use this has. But yeah. Windows that are... oh, wait, that was weird. What is... Oh, I'm seeing the inside wall of it. That's weird. That's interesting little glitch there. Huh. Well, anyway, glitch or not, you can still see how the light is blocked from passing through the glass. The more you know. I don't know what we would use that for, but it is useful to have. Permanent fire, I'm not sure why does this come up? Oh, no, actually, I don't know why. Because AME is not in the word permanent fire. I don't think that's from this mod. Let's just find out real quick. No, that's from fire. Okay, I don't know why that's... Shouldn't have pulled up, but I guess I didn't... Oh, because flame. That's why. Okay, well, anyway. Glad that confusion's cleared up. That is the Amethyst mod. So if you are interested in adding this mod to your world, you can, of course, download it with the in-game content browser, which is the recommended and preferred method. But if you want to go old school and download it manually, I will have all of those links available on my website, which will be linked down in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.